Okay, today we're going to be doing the 10 Nod decks at the top of the ladder. I wonder how many of these are just going to be the same deck. That's going to be an interesting one, because I feel like Tank Flame is just the deck. So first up we have Donkey Punch with classic Mutant Chuggy. Like, the most typical Mutant Chuggy of all time. This is... Actually, no, hang on. This has wheels instead of bikes. Why? This is... Okay, this is worse than the classic Mutant Chuggy. Has wheels instead of bikes for some reason. But yeah, it is a Mutant Chuggy deck. I don't even know what upside you get from having the wheels, you know? Like, it seems... I can't think what the upside is here. I think 10 cost units are actually like the worst they've ever been, pretty much. So having wheels makes no sense to me. You have like both the 10 cost units for capping bases. But bikes are, if you mean for like getting on pads, bikes are really good for that. Like JMB is a thing for a reason, because you can just spam bikes at pads. That's like a real strategy. Wheels are much worse at doing that. Yeah, very odd to have the wheels in here. Don't understand that really. But it is just, I mean, it is at its core just Mutant and Chuggy, so the other units aren't as relevant. The thing is, Mutant Chuggy's biggest weakness often is air. Because like Mutant and Chuggy is a very potent ground combination. So to remove bikes, which is like one of your cheap, effective anti-air units, is a very strange choice. I also am opening wheels and then going laser, which is a weird feeling. But without the bikes, you haven't really got a lot to go into. Like, I could have made Stealth Tank to clear wheels, which is terrible. I don't even know. If I was against Barracks, I guess I could go some more wheels and then a Chemical Buggy, which is not bad, actually. Wheels into Chuggy against Barracks opening is pretty strong. That's what Substance Gyron used to do all the time. Hey, look, this guy has level 11s. That feels bad. But with regards to the matchmaking algorithm we were talking about, this guy does this guy does have lower levels than me. Tell you what, man, Chuggy at +2 is almost as good as old Chuggy. Yeah, this is kind of a depressing game because having these levels on him is not very interesting. Well, we're gonna have to make Stealth Tank for the Banshee. Could make laser, I suppose. I want to try and split shot so I can kill 2 Banshees. There we go. If you let your Stealth Tank shoot, then it will shoot 3 missiles. But if you order it to retreat after it has fired 2, which usually is more like ordering it to retreat after it's fired 1 because it takes long enough. This is gonna kill the bikes? Oh my god, it's like old Stealth Tank. It's like old school Stealth Tank. It like hammers the bikes. It's crazy.
You are victorious.
Yeah, if you shoot your Stealth Tank like 1 missile, then move it, it'll fire 2, kill the Banshee still, and then you'll have you'll still. Kane just wasn't great back then. I don't remember exactly what the problem with Kane was. I think he was too expensive. Like, it was 130 back in the day, which was a lot of Tiberium. And then I don't remember what else the problem was. I think maybe the boost commanders were just too good, or like Seth was also just too high impact compared to Kane. Like, it was definitely too expensive, but I think also, because like there were a lot of tank mirrors back then. So if there's a lot of tank mirrors, you'd think Kane would have been good, because that's when Kane's best. I think he was just too expensive. Like these days, you put a Kane down, you kill a tank, you're pretty happy. You get a big tempo exchange. You kill 70 for 110, and you still have an obelisk that threatens for a while. Back in the day, it was like 130. He only did 1,000 damage. Oh, so he didn't even kill tanks? How many hit points does a tank have? A tank has way more than 1,000 hit points, right? Like, wouldn't it have to, like, 2 or 3 shot a tank or something? Yeah, I think it, like, didn't kill tanks, basically. Like, it did a lot. It was way more expensive and it didn't do that much damage. Yeah, so it would take, like, 3 shots to kill a tank, and it was super expensive. So, yeah, back in the day, Kane was pretty bad. You could make 2 of them. Oh, my God. Whoops. I really got to start paying attention. You could make 2 of them back in the day, which a lot of people in, like... a lot of people in the lower leagues thought was, like, insanely busted. Because the Kane Tower lived for ages. So you could... The cooldown... The Kane Tower lived longer than the cooldown. So you could Kane Tower, and then you could Kane Tower again before the first one had expired. And people were like, this is insane, because when a tech unit shows up, you have two obelisks to shoot it. So yeah, people in lower leagues thought this was like absolutely bonkers. Because obviously if you're playing tech, then you have to get through 2 obelisks. That's a huge beating. I'm suiciding my buggy here to try and kill off the... snipers so I can get my laser in. Oh, I shouldn't have made a Banshee. If he has a Hammerhead, I should just make no Banshees. Because the Hammerhead makes Banshee real bad. Hammerhead is much better against Banshee than Phantom. Phantom, you can spam it out and kill it. Hammerhead, it like 2 shots each Banshee, so it just absolutely hammers them. Yeah, you see that, like, on offense, I get 1 shot. No, the tower lasted much longer, Jeffrey, back in the day. It wasn't that it didn't last long enough, it lasted much longer. It just didn't do... It's what Omelete's saying, it didn't do enough damage to be relevant. Like, its damage sucked, but it lasted a really long time. Oh, my boy Do Brazil next. You know Doobie's playing a banger. Yeah. Basically, cookie cutter Seth, once again. Except he's now actually got Seth instead of Kane. Oh, and he's playing flames. He's playing flames instead of rifles, so it's not really cookie cutter Seth. This is probably what this is like what cookie cutter Seth would look like in this metagame. Because you switch the bikes to buggy and you switch the rifles to flames. This is what Seth cookie cutter should look like in this format. Old team disabled its ability to hold onto a target that goes out of range. Yeah, I think I remember that. That was a really bad change. That made Obelisk so bad. It was so hard to kill anything with Obelisk.
Establishing battlefield control.
Radob. Well, we know that's MRM. He's almost certainly playing artillery as well. How's my deck against artillery? Not fantastic. I pretty much just have to win early game and not let him get to artillery. Considering going Flamer first. Alright, he has wheels. I'm pretty glad I didn't go Flamer first. I thought he might go rifle into Scavenger. See if he goes early tank. Definitely need to be charging because he's going to be playing artillery, I think. He's not stalling though, so maybe he isn't playing artillery? There we go, now he's stalling a little bit. Maybe he just couldn't be bothered. It is tedious playing the Dancy game. Wow. Now I lose my buggy to the Dancy game. That's sad. Alright, he's gone laser, so I'll go flame. Oh, wow. Punted that one. Now I'm probably going to have to make a laser as well. Where are my lasers going? Seth wins first missile, a tale as old as time. Literally a tale as old as time. Very hard to beat Seth first missile. That is just a classic rivals interaction.
Kill them all. Scorpion tank report is taking position. Scorpion. Honor to the Brotherhood. For as be the third.
Oh, he's infernoing. Interesting.
Rolling.
Right then. Get the Banshee out.
Scorpion. Last ender bench be the flame. Scorpion first.
Unit offline.
Honor to the Brotherhood. I purify. They will go glory. Scorpion. Your command. Order taking. Scorpion. Delivering. Weak. Order brother.
Unit offline.
Taking. Glory. Rust open. Delivering. Scorpion ready. They're all over me. Weak. Flame merge with fire. Glory.
Unit ready.
Banshee's pretty good against air.
Scorpion ready to hunt.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Ah, the sad, slow Inferno. Can't even kill my guys in time.
Mission accomplished.
I'm actually surprised that we've only had like one Flamer tank deck. I feel like that should be what most of the top decks look like. Oh, this has bikes. This is actually Cookie Cutter. Except with Kane instead of Seth. Cookie Cutter, Kane.
Unit ready.
You're right, Ice. It would be better if it was 6th and 9th. I'm going to move this guy off the pad so that it looks like I only have one unit still, potentially, to an opponent who's paying attention. Now he's seen them both, so there's not much value in pretending. I want to make a third rifleman because anyone who's opening missiles is going to make shocks or snipers. No, he's switching to dogs. Why did you open missiles then? So confused. I also don't think you should really play dogs if you're going to go tech. Because they are not a unit that performs well with lower... Whoops. They're not a unit that performs well with lower pop cap. I made a mess of this missile, but it should be fine. Oh, Grens. That's a scary unit. Gonna have to go Venom and hope he doesn't have slings.
Unit ready.
He does, in fact, have sling. My deck is extremely weak to slingshot plus sniper. Because I only have 2 anti-infantry units. And they both get absolutely obliterated by sniper and sling. So yeah, this is not a good matchup for me. This is a... I mean, I would just say this is pretty weak deck composition in this meta game. Alright, let's spam rifles for a bit. Trying to keep some pressure on the halves just to like make his Grens move around the map. I'm not really that invested in killing the halves. I just want his Grens to be forced to move around a lot. Like if he can just set up on me with Gren Sniper, that's really tough. So I'm trying to make that as difficult as possible for him. Alright, we got a halve. Now I'm hoping that I can use Kane. Hoping that I can use Kane to get a lot of value here. I'll just put it down and hope that killing models is good enough.
Defense online.
We'll park over here. Alright, that's not working out. That's a mammoth tank. Oh my god. Okay. Do it again, please, Obelisk. Thank you. That's just saved me a lot. This tank is perhaps not the right purchase. I should really be making infantry here. He's on double sling, so it's going to be pretty hard for him to beat infantry now. Pretty glad that the Obelisk killed his Mammoth. I kind of thought the Mammoth was going to kill the Obelisk there. I was like pretty sure the Mammoth was going to fire before the Obelisk, honestly. Drop another Obelisk just to get more firepower. This should be game over though. Ugh. Goddamn slings, man. They're so strong.
Defense lost.
Your command.
Unit offline.
Go, little bike, go! Yeah, nice.
Like a raid honor.
Let's go. Got him. That was a tough match, though. My deck was very weak to Gren Sniper and Sling.
Enemy base destroyed.
Alright, so next we're going to have Clear Hoss with a Flame Tank deck. This is a weird looking deck. It's like an Alicia style, no missile, but there's a Flame Tank in there for some reason. I should screenshot it, you're right.
Establishing battlefield control.
Filthy Phil.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
I guess I should open Buggy, because all my units are in my War Factory.
Citizens.
I'm pretty like any deck that has just rifle or just flame as its infantry is playing that unit specifically to counter missiles. So you don't really make it until they make missiles or Grens or Mutant or whatever. He might go tank next. That's pretty common with wheel opening. If you haven't seen the bikes by now, it's probably just gonna be straight tank. Yeah, there you go. And then we'll make our own tank.
Buggy and a gun. Scorpion ready to hunt. Your command. Scorpion tank reporting.
I managed to trade a shot on the tank for a shot on the buggy. That's a good trade. Also, the buggy doing random additional damage means the tank dies sooner. You see how the buggy actually was the one that killed it there? Getting the buggy to do random additional damage is a lot of value. The fact that he tech switched means he's unlikely to be able to afford more tank right away. So I can afford to go double buggy here to punish the tech switch. Again, I traded a tank shot for a buggy shot. With boosting. The boost is a bit of a problem. Oh, never mind. It was low enough with the boost extra damage that it died. Now we go buggy, buggy. He shouldn't be able to make a tank here, but if he does, we have our tank full health, ready to fight. Alright, that should be my missile now. Yep, don't even have to worry about this. So now we'll make rifles because we want more efficient answers to the lasers. I don't want to just be spamming buggies if I don't have to.
Sting in the tail.
Unit ready.
Carefully. What's needed? Scorpion safe. Taking position. Pushing.
See what he makes next. More lasers, sure. This is a good opportunity to actually push his harvester because we have good map control. And we can sneak this in with blockers. And that's going to do a lot of damage to his harvester. I should have blocked again there with my rifles, but I didn't. So now we're not going to get the half. Close though, you can see how close we are to getting the harvester. Missile's getting a little close now. If the tank gets middle, we'll obelisk it for sure. Alright, here we go. Free kill on the tank. Need to make sure we retain vision. So I'll move this guy up. Yeah, cool. Oh shit! Ooh. Flamers. Flamers are scary. Let's send this up and this across here. It's actually a misplay because I needed the buggy down here. Although the obelisk has handled the flamers for us, so actually I think we're fine. And that should be game over. We haven't made our flame tank, but we never really got a chance to do so. We used obelisk instead of making flame tank. Alright, cool. Coolio. So what is most used is this 47 games, but it has quite a... This is his highest win rate. But we're going to take the most used deck. It looks like he's playing a lot of different nods and probably isn't that happy with any of his nod decks because he's plotted a bunch of different nod decks with low play rates, sorry. So I suspect he is still trying to figure out what to play for the nod. But we have Seth again. Seth making a bit of a comeback in the top 10. Love to see it. Very standard deck. This is literally like the most standard nod deck you can play. It just has Seth instead of Kane. Which I have to say I think is a misplay, honestly. Like, I like Seth a reasonable amount, but this deck is so bad against Predators. And I don't think I want to be playing a deck that's this weak against Predator tank most of the time. So that's why you play Kane, is because Kane, it gives you a way to kill Predator tank when it matters. Trying to kill Predator tank with Banshees is not a good opportunity. It's not a good plan, because they'll also have Pitbulls with them. So yeah, I think that I'm not a big fan of this deck, honestly. I messed up my tank micro a little bit here. and I let him get some freebie shots with his tank. Or not like freebies, but like it was in such a position that he shot first, which is way better for you, obviously. All right, we get the missile. We mostly got the missile there because we got some free shots on his. We got some free shots on his buggy, and the buggy cost more than my tank. I don't want to fight under the scavengers, so I'm going to just back up and wait for flame. Boosted scavenger. Well, that seems like a really bad play, honestly. I did just remember he's double halve as well. Double halve is pretty hard to. That's why I won the first missile so easily. It's because of the double halve. Double halve is actually pretty hard to win in a tank mirror. Because you just make way more tanks, and like having way more tanks is the absolute nuts in a tank mirror. Like you can see how I've been getting pretty good exchanges with tanks, but he has like an additional 2 tanks on me because he has harvester. He has double halve, so yeah. Actually, in tank mirrors, double halve is extremely good. I don't know why he's playing 2 harvester and scav though. That's kind of wild. Normally you play scav to get you the extra money when you're 1 halving. 2 widowmakers, okay. This is actually a problem because I just lost my tank. Yeah, look at me tank. These have so many tanks. Like so many more tanks than me. I should probably make Banshee. I should have made Banshee ages ago. Now it's probably too late. Oh my god, he has an avatar. Okay, we might be dead, chat.
That's enough rivals for tonight. Hashtag coaches thievest.
Yeah, I don't know if I can win this game. This is way too, this is like 9 tech units now. I'm pretty much out of money. I can't fight these widowmakers without, like, I have to use tank to fight the widowmaker because they're so expensive and tanky. I think I'm dead. Like, yeah, being double halve in a tank mirror is just so good. I should have probably just gone double halve, honestly, if we were gonna have a tank mirror. Just overwhelmed by tech units. It's like playing in 2008 again. Tech player just makes way more units than you, and you lose. Is he out of oh, another avatar, oh my god. Okay. I think he is out of Tib. But you can just kill my harvesters to get Tib. Yep, just got buried in tech units. Wasn't expecting an avatar. Should have just gone double half in the tank mirror. Because it's like double half is so good in a tank mirror. Bad. Just absolutely overwhelmed by tech.
Time for you to sign off. Please. Continue.
And the emotes as well. Amazing. Yeah, I couldn't win a tank mirror against double half. He just had way too much money. So I should have either gone double half myself. Alright, sure. I should have either gone double half myself, or I should have switched to Banshee sooner. Yeah. I didn't have a commander either because Seth is completely useless in that battle. So that was unfortunate. If I'd had Kane, I would have won easily, which is what you should play with that deck. I always underestimate double half tank spam. Like, it's so good in a tank mirror to just make 2 harvests and have more tanks.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Alright, now we're just playing basically Mutant Chuggy again, but with Banshee. I can't believe how much Mutant Chuggy there is in the top 10 as well. Like, this is not a good deck and never really has been. It's just always been a very popular deck despite not being that good. It's like always been tier 1.5. Fight isn't gonna go well for me. My rifles were not in position properly. I was trying to push his laser, but it wasn't really worth it. I'll actually preserve these rifles. I think they have some value still. I don't want to step into my own tip cloud. There we go, it's expired now. Oh, a chuggy mirror? Interesting. The person who wins the chuggy mirror is almost always the one that makes the most mutants. So I'm gonna make a mutant here. Didn't get on the pad, but damn it. Well, we cocked that up.
Major structural damage received. Unit offline.
Start the move. We're ready to We're not like the others. I'm green and
Unit offline.
moving out green.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
I thought my Chuggy had more hit points than his, honestly. He has Flamer and Chuggy, by the way. That's pretty unusual. Although in this metagame, it's probably fine. It's just you just want to have as many anti-infantry as you can get hold of in this metagame.
Defense online. Unit ready.
Alright, should get this missile pretty easily. All hail Kane. See if we can push this harvester a little bit. Since we're here, you know, it'd be rude not to. The reason I let the flamers start shooting me, if I move immediately, then he's obviously going to chase me right away. But if I let the flamers start shooting and then move, then he's not paying attention anymore because he's assuming his flamers are on the right point. So you can see I got like an extra few shots out of it before he noticed and moved his flamers. I don't care about you attacking my half. That's 100% fine. You do you, buddy. Make sure he doesn't get on the pad again. Alright, GG. He is on my harvester though, so he's got that going for him.
Mission accomplished.
Lives.
Alright, Pathlogon deck. I suspect this is going to be Avatar. Yeah, I've made a whole video on this deck and I did not like it. Like, Pathlogon's win rate is 68% and he's one of the best players on ladder right now. He should probably be rocking like a 90% win rate, honestly. But he's playing Avatar, so his win rate is 68. So I actually do think that this deck is costing Pathlogon like 20% equity or something like that. I think he would honestly have like 20% higher win rate if he was just playing a normal deck instead of Avatar. Blind double halve. Well, do we know what this guy's playing? I mean, I can't play Avatar and not assume that I can win, but I lose to Titan and Mammoth Tank. So that's not great. I can maybe beat Mammoth Tank with boost, because he doesn't have boost. Although Liang on Mammoth Tank is also super gross.
Building online. Building online.
Fort Kane. We're ready, brothers. Advancing.
Unit ready.
Taking position. ready to...
Like ready to brain.
What's needed? Push it, ready to serve.
For the brother like rolling out.
Unit offline.
For Kane.
Where are the bikes going, man?
The end.
Unit offline.
What are they doing? Oh, it's this guy again. It's the guy who had the Gren. He did have Mammoth Tank, I'm pretty sure. Because I killed it with Kane last time. He has Slingshot as well. Pretty sure it's this guy. So he has Sling, which is going to beat my Venom. And Bant and Shade. And I think he also had, he had Mammoth Tank. So actually this matchup seems real bad for me.
Unit ready.
The Brotherhood is rising. Bring them to their knees.
Your command like rolling out.
The slowest Liangro known to man. Creeping its way forward to heal just a Slingshot. Yeah, this matchup seems terrible for me.
Your command. The Venom has no... We're gonna get banned. This also smacked it. Ready?
Unit offline. Nuclear weapon launched. Building online. Major structural damage received.
I'm getting it for Kane. Getting belted here.
Lighting my Bunsen burner. Going.
Like burning. This also...
They will be done.
Killing Harvesters is very important in Tech Mirror. Having the most money matters a lot. Borker? Okay, it's a different deck. It's not the guy I thought it was.
Unit offline.
Borker is not a scary unit though, so I'm not too worried.
Attack bike ready to roll.
Our base is under attack.
Like a brain.
Unit offline.
It's gonna brain him.
Oh, him? Possibly.
For the brother like revving the engine.
Just double hug Borker spam, it looks like. This is not a... This is not a thing that is as scary as it used to be, but I might still be dead here. I don't know if I can kill them in time. Oh, Avatar, why are you so slow? Oh my god. That one dies and Avatar gets here just as I lose. I have nothing that shoots up. I have bikes. And that's it. That's all I have that shoots up. That Pavlagon deck is so bad. Okay, so for some reason, Nincompoop in second place has a catship deck, which is horrible. I don't understand why he has a catship deck. We're playing this guy again, who we know is going to go double halve. So a double halve tank mirror is really bad for the guy with single halve. So I think I have to also go to Harvester. Like last time we just got buried by him having more expensive units because he could just make infinite tanks. So I'm just also going to go double Harvester and beat him in a tank mirror is my plan. The problem is, of course, the later the game goes, he can actually make tech and I can't. But we're probably both going to be spending all our money on tanks for the entire game. So as long as I win the tank mirror, it should be fine. I think we can win first missile with bikes here. I don't think you can kill them quickly enough. Oh, we got the wheels to tank here. Oh, maybe you can kill them. Oh shit, I fucked up. Oh my god. Wow, huge throw. Huge throw. I'm playing so badly, man. It's actually ridiculous. Had to spew a missile to win that missile. Had to spew Jade. He also has boost, which is better than Jade in a tank mirror. But whatever. Just gonna double half tank mirror. It's gonna be stupid.
Building online. Unit ready.
Scorpion revving, advancing. Scorpion Riker ready to roll. Your command.
Unit offline.
Be the flame.
Scorpion ready. Scorpion.
I will not yield. The fire spreads.
Unit ready.
Bring trooper. They will go.
Scorpion ready. We will not yield.
Unit offline.
Scorpion roll, blowing them apart. We want Scorpion ready to for the Brotherhood. Lord Scorpion.
Unit offline.
Scorpion blowing them apart. For the taking position.
Catalyst missile incoming.
Not yield. Scorpion.
Unit offline.
Okay, I'm in trouble.
Unit offline.
Oh, sad.
Warhead launched.
Thought my tank at the top was gonna win.
Major structural damage received. Unit ready.
Scorpion tank ready to strike. Scorpion ready to hunt.
Honor. Bring
blowing them a scorpion. For the glory. Scorpion tank report. Scorpion tank on the move.
Catalyst missile incoming.
Taking position.
The name is Jade.
Fast up already.
Unit offline.
Blowing the ready now. Scorpion tank report. For the Brotherhood.
There is no denying my genius.
Harvester moving. We will blow. We will not.
Unit offline.
Advancing.
You have a child's intellect.
Alright, I think we significantly emoted him back after the first game.
Destroyed.
With what, even just another tank deck now with Venom? There's like, I don't know, these decks are so weird. Like I'm so surprised that we didn't just see better decks. So many bad decks in the top 10. After this, does anyone in chat want to play maybe some Helldivers? Perhaps Nara or Ice, or Nara and Ice?
Establishing battlefield control. Three, two, one. New mission received.
Harvester, control the crystals.
Yeah, some weird decks in this top 10. I think the top 10 GDI was a pretty good display of like what's good in the meta. The top 10 in Nod just seems to be a bunch of random stuff. Like, I don't rate many of these decks at all. I think a lot of them are kind of bad. So I'm really surprised by a lot of them. Like, this deck here has Venom and Rifle as its answers to infantry. So it just loses to Slingshot, which is a pretty common combination in this metagame. So, like, what are you doing? Why would you play a deck that's weak to Slingshot? That seems so odd to me. Okay, you know what? I don't need to fight these shocks right here.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
I was really thinking this thing running past a Venom into a rifle was going to die before the missile fired, but it didn't. That's crazy. I really did not expect that shock trooper to live long enough to fire the missile. That was surprising to me. Yet more proof, chat, in case you needed any, that you should just be playing shock troopers and flames. Unlucky Mr. Orca. Now we're trying to pop cat my rifleman because we're a cool cat. A cool guy. Good job, Beto. I wonder if he has slingshot in his deck. I feel like I would have seen it by now if he had it. He's made like 1 billion missiles, which makes no sense if he has slingshot. So I think he probably does not have slingshot, which means that my Venom is going to be quite good. And in fact, looks like my Venom is excellent. It looks like his deck is very weak to Venom tank. Unless he's saving for something? Like, why is he just making missiles here? Where's the, like, why hasn't he made a Pitbull? He's literally only making missiles. It's so weird.
Defense online. Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline. Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit offline.
God.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
This game is turning into much more of a grind than I expected.
Unit ready. Unit ready. offline.
We will kill the unbeliever.
Blinker advancing.
Rip the mother smoke.
For the crystals. Scorpion striking.
Unit offline.
Venom armed and ready. Ready to serve. As you command, Scorpion rolling.
Such a weird deck.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Honor to the coordinates.
Kill the unbeliever or the brother of
Venom flying out.
ready to stop me.
Ready to serve. Shuttle.
What's needed?
Oh, it's only one missile? Oh my god. This game is gonna be very long.
Unit ready.
Ready, sir.
Unit offline.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage not having Flamer or Shock in this matchup. Like, Flame Shock is just so obviously the best thing to do at the moment. Nod especially just does not have good enough anti-infantry outside of Flamers, and Chems, I guess. Chems are a viable option, although they are worse than Flames. My Venom will kill that Pipple, no problem. Yeah.
Stay quiet. Ready, Your command. Stealthy and healthy. Venom killed. Your command. Honor. Your command. Venom.
Unit ready. Defense online. Unit offline.
Coordinate set.
Okay, I think we got it.
Unit off.
Finally, 5 minute 19. And that is the rank 1 Nod deck currently.
You are victorious.
I don't get it, man. So many bad decks in the top 10. Not a fan, chat. Not a fan of these top 10 decks. What's my current most played Nod deck? It's the wrong place to look. I need to look over here. My current most played Nod deck is this random one from a video I did a while back, it looks like, with 89% win rate. That's a good win rate, though. That's a really good win rate. 86% with Flame Tank. It looks like I haven't really played much ladder, to be honest. This deck I played in a video a while back and was intrigued by is the one I've played the most. But yeah, this is, I mean, I would just play, like, I think you just play, like this, right? This is, this or this. Sorry, no, it should have flamers. This or this is just like where you want to be, I think. In Nod at the moment. Okay, there's top 10 Nod decks. Some wonky ones in there. And I will see you next time.